What's going on today, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be installing a very important mod for the 1.6 in my Elantra GT, and that is an oil catch can. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the oil catch can I bought and go ahead and install it on the car. Okay, so what I have in front of me here is a 6 Element Engineering oil catch can kit for the Elantra GT Sport or Elantra GT N Line. Main difference here is the GT in the mounting bracket. But anyways, I picked this oil catch can kit up used for a very good price, so I really appreciate the guy who sold to me up in Canada. He gave me a very fair deal on this kit. And it's a very nice kit overall, whether you buy it used or new. Now, what I like about this kit so far, without even having installed it on the car, is the size of the catch can itself. As you can see, it's rather massive, so that means you won't have to empty it nearly as often as some of the smaller cans on the market. But overall, this is what comes in the kit. The mounting bracket, the 2 rubber hoses with the check valve, and also a screw and washer here that will install a threaded insert already on the car. So that's pretty much all there is to it. You'll need some 10mm Allen keys, I believe they are, and some flathead or sockets to fit on the hose clamps to go ahead and tighten those down. But that is pretty much all there is to it. So let's go ahead and get installing it on the car. One thing I want to mention really quickly before we start the install is 6 Element Engineering has very detailed instructions on their website for all their catch can kits. So if you guys want to follow their instructions along with my install here, feel free to do that, but I just want to make that note that they do have instructions right on their website. So the first thing we're going to do is remove the engine cover and also prep for the mounting bracket to be mounted over there where the engine ground is. Now, while you're fitting the bracket over here, you want to make sure the engine ground goes in first, and then you put the bracket on the outside of the engine bracket, and then go ahead and tighten the bolt down. Okay, so once you guys have the mounting bracket and catch can all finished up, the next thing you want to do is find the PCV hose right here. You'll want to undo this clamp, pull it off, and then install the longer of the 2 rubber hoses, one right here, and then you'll go ahead and route it underneath the cover, kind of around this area, and then to the inlet side of the catch can. Okay, so once you guys have the longer hose routed, it was really only longer by about 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inches. It's a little short in my opinion because it has such a sharp bend over here. But regardless, once you guys get the longer hose routed to the inlet side, which is the right side of the catch can, you want to take the other line that they provide along with the check valve, and you install the check valve into the OEM line you removed from the car with the arrow facing into the OEM line. So I don't know if you guys can see that or not. There's an arrow right there. You're going to have that facing into the OEM line that you went ahead and removed from the car. And the other side obviously goes to the catch can. Okay, so I should have everything fully finished here other than putting the engine cover back on. I went ahead and adjusted this bracket up a little bit because it is a little slot right there for a little bit of adjustment, just to allow as much room below the horn as possible. I'm not sure if I can take the can off of the car as it is right now, or if I'll have to take these two top bolts out and remove the thing to unscrew the canister to empty it. But regardless, that is fully done. The only thing I will note here is this is a little short, in my opinion, this rubber line that goes to the inlet of the can. It is a nice sharp bend right there. And looking at the check valve, since this is a used kit, I see some scarring there on the back side. And I have a feeling because it is contacting this clip right here. So I'm going to go ahead and tidy this up a little bit, make sure it's not contacting that too much or anything like that. Maybe put it in there like that and go ahead and secure it. Otherwise, it was a very easy install. Okay, so I went ahead and threw the cover on and tidied everything up. And like I said, I moved that bracket up, so now you can unscrew the bottom of the catch can to remove it from the car and empty it while the bracket and everything is still in the car. So that is a huge plus in my opinion. But like I said, this kind of was flopping around, but I went ahead and threw the cover on. There's actually a little groove inside the cover just underneath the lip here that you can actually go ahead and push the line up into, and it really secures it into place, keeps everything from moving around. So I think this is going to be fine just like it is because there's enough of that tension underneath the cover. But like I said, this is a super easy install. We'll have to see how it performs, but I'm expecting it to do just fine in catching quite a bit of oil from this engine. So if you guys want to keep the most gunk out of your engine, the PCV side is definitely the one to do. It catches the majority of the oils and contaminants that go back into the intake and into the engine. So I hope you guys enjoy this catch can install on the Elantra GT. Like I said, this kit was super easy to install if you guys are interested in a 6 element engineering. If not, there are tons of universal kits out on the market that will do the same thing as this catch can. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. It definitely helps me out. Also, comment down below if you guys have a catch can installed on your Elantra GT or Elantra Sport or anything like that. If not, I think I would definitely recommend it. I'm definitely interested to see how much oil and stuff this one catches because I've never had the catch can on the car. But then again, I've only had the car for about 1,500 miles or so. But regardless, it's definitely best to get a catch can on the car as soon as possible to prevent all that stuff from going back into the engine. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoy this video. There's a lot more coming for this car. It's just kind of all held up due to the virus and stuff like that. Also, that group buy for the i30N dorsal plates is now over. I will be starting a second list if anyone is interested in those door plates. The cost might be a little more expensive than the last one just due to the extra shipping costs. Let me know if anyone is interested in setting up a second group buy list. Anyways, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.